It's the second day and I'm all dressed up for my training. It's actually happening right now. I'm kind of late, so I'm just gonna finish this really quick. I actually finished the second day of my diary, and yeah, it's done. And I'll just show you in a second. But please just let me show you after I come back because I'm actually a little late. I'm very late. So yeah, I just jerry-rigged everything, and look at that. So I gotta go. Okay. So this is my planner right here. I've already written down all the things that I have to write today, or at least most of it, as I believe so. So the first point is write the script, which I have already done, and shoot the video. So that's the thing. I mean, you're watching this, so that's done. Change the thumbnail. That's not done yet, or at least as of now. I'll finish it and I'll check it out. Alright, so as you can see, I am working on it and I will probably get done in around 10 minutes. So let me just check it off. Why not? While I'm recording, right? It just makes sense. By the way, I added another one, organized desk, because look at this thing. Look at that. All those are bags filled with, what is that? That's soldering stuff. And oh man, that is some other stuff. I don't even know what that is. And these are a few of my project stuff. They're all coming soon, so just stay tuned. So yeah, that's an addition as a reminder, right? Okay, for some reason I just stopped writing those topics, right? So I don't know, that's your wish. So yeah, I'm just gonna check this one out. Change thumbnail. Boom, done. Alright, so my verdict for what actually happened for the past 1.5 days. It's worked. It really has. I actually found myself just waking up in the morning. Like, already I woke up far earlier than yesterday, alright? And then I had this drive to just open my notebook and just start writing down things that I absolutely have to do today. So that's something that you will absolutely enjoy, and that's the motivation that I'm looking for from you guys, right? So another thing is, I actually feel confident in yourself, you know. You'll actually know that even if you have no motivation to do it, alright, if you have no reason to do it, you'll simply be able to do it just because you want to do it for the book, alright. You want to just, this is something so satisfying with checking these boxes and feeling fulfilled and writing the motivation at the end and just giving a signature and finishing off what you have to do for the day. It's an entire day. It's very important. Yeah, so lives are very, very small. Our lives are way too small for what we can enjoy in the entire world that the world has to give for us. And these are the days. I'm in college right now, and I feel like these are the days that I need to be the most productive. And these are days that you absolutely have to be the most productive if you're in college, or whenever you feel like you have to be the most productive, even if you work. Alright, I'll enjoy my life. If just imagine you're gonna live for 100 years, alright, and you dedicate the first quarter, that is the first 25 years of your life, for education and building the foundation for your life. And then the next 75 years is your adult life and your retirement life and everything else in between, alright? Is if you spend the first 25 years of your life, that is the first quarter, in hell, you will live the rest of it in heaven. If you study hard, if you do planning, and if you stick to it, that's the point. It's not about just writing it down and saying, okay, I'll do it tomorrow. It's still in the book, I'll do it tomorrow. That cannot work, alright? The goal section is fine, but the to-do list, you absolutely have to do it on that day. You cannot, and you absolutely cannot postpone it for a week. A week is the absolute maximum, alright? So it'll actually help you out a lot. But there's another option. You could spend the first 25 years in heaven and spend the rest of your life in hell. You could enjoy, you could go party, you could bunk your classes, you skip classes and just not study. You'll have the most fun, alright? Because your parents are supporting you. You have no responsibilities. You have people looking after you. So you can have fun without any compromise, without any responsibilities or anything like that. So it's gonna be fun. I know it's gonna be fun, alright? But the thing is, you won't get a job. No one's gonna like you in the future, and Your parents aren't always going to be there to be with you, and who knows if your parents are even capable of being with you, if they're financially capable or spiritually or mentally capable, you know. So I'm just giving advice. If you're in the first 25 years, just do it, man. I've tried doing it in many different ways. I've tried punching myself, I've tried slapping myself many times and just telling myself to do it, just go study. What is the problem? The thing is sitting down. Just go and sit down. That is the hardest part. Once you do that, you'll get through the entire day. You'll study, you'll keep going, I promise. The hardest part is just getting up from your bed and just sit down on your study table and start studying, or wherever you study, on the floor, wherever. Just don't study on a bed though. That's an advice. Don't study on a bed. It makes you comfortable. Your subconscious remembers bed as a resting place. So don't ever study on your bed. That's very bad for you. So yeah, just sitting down, just go and sit down and you will know it. Just do it once. Just do it once and then you'll actually know that it works. Oh my god, it actually works. But all I have to do is convince myself to go and sit down in front of a study table, keep my phone away, keep my electronics away and start studying. Just open the first page and just start reading the first line. And you will keep going and going and going on and on and on. I promise. Just try it out. Alright, okay, that's enough for advice for one day. The end of the second day of my daily planning agenda. And I have done almost every single one except for one which I'll do right before going to bed. That is research of colleges in Canada. So yeah, I'm planning on going to Canada for education, but that's probably not gonna happen because it's way too expensive. I know there's financial aid and stuff, but I don't nearly study as good. Okay, so I'm also looking at Poland. So if you guys have any advice or ideas, just please let me know. Like, I'd really appreciate it. Like, seriously, thank you. And yeah, so now it's finally time for my motivation. So what did I do today? So I did go to training today, and we did a bunch of drilling. We also built the Star Delta starter with an open transition, and there was also this I didn't do it, I was not even involved, but I just saw it happening. So it's just like this little compost bin where you have to throw the waste inside, and it just burns at a specific temperature which is optimum, and it just throws down the ash which you can discard later. Instead of using that, instead of throwing away or discarding that object, you could just discard the ashes, which is a lot simpler and a lot lighter and everything. I mean, oh yeah, it is kind of carb. It does emit carbon and stuff. It does have a chimney on top. I'll have the videos in a future video. Yeah, I'm making a full documentary about my training that's going on right now, and the IB. Remember the IB industrial visit? That's going to be huge. Trust me. Okay, the motivation. So yeah, I did learn a lot of stuff today. So like, we're just going there for. I went there as an intern, right? So they just use me basically for lifting all the heavy stuff and stuff. Something that will help me learn. You have to absolutely start from the basics. You cannot expect to go to the absolute top. This is just an internship. I've been to internships before, which have been a lot easier, but this is an internship in a workshop, right? Like an electrical workshop. They just make electrical components and products for different companies and industries. So today my job was to drill holes in huge plates. It was tiring, and I had to lift these huge iron plates. It was bad. So my motivation for today is gonna be, when you start off, it's not gonna be easy at all. It's gonna be hard. So the guys over there who already work over there since I'm an intern, they just boss me around, which I'm fine with, right? That's how it is, and I'm totally fine with it. I don't care. I loved the time I had over there, right? It was a bit tiring, but it was okay. It was good. It was fun. Alright? So just remember one thing. Stay humble, alright? You absolutely have to stay humble in order for you to get up. The Bible says, if you stay humble, God will make you big. If you stay big, God will humble you. But that's the Bible. If you don't believe the Bible, then at least believe me, because it works. Staying humble will help you be so much of a better person in your life, you know. It'll help you like, there's so many advantages, right? It removes overconfidence, it removes your ego, it removes all your negativity from your life, alright? Overconfidence is very bad for yourself. That'll ruin your opportunities, and also ego. It'll ruin your relationships and your friends and family and everything. All right. So remember, stay humble. I'm just gonna write that down. Stay humble. Stay humble, and that's my final motivation. And yeah, I also finished this change the thumbnail. That's the previous reminder. So that's a thing. And I'll just write the motivation down. That is stay humble. And since I'm already done with all these things, I am wow. So that is it for today, and I will see you back tomorrow.